Hi, it's been a while and a lot has happened. The biggest thing, I quit my 911 job. Huzzah! After almost 23 years, I almost made it 23 years. It would have been 23 years in October. So if you're watching and you're thinking, holy shit, Lucinda quit, same. June 15th ended up being my last day. I went on leave to cope with the burnout and the depression that I was experiencing. And I used to joke all the time with people about how everybody was just one bad day away from quitting. Never truly believed that was me. But leave only confirmed what counseling told me years ago. I could not stay in 911 and still be healthy, emotionally, mentally, even physically. Like I said, this was not my plan. I did not expect that I would leave one day and just not come back. My plan was to hang on until 2027, finish my master's, and then step away. And damn it, I tried. But sometimes life pushes the timeline, and the truth is, it really just was not healthy. And it wasn't going to bring me joy. It was, in fact, stealing what little joy I had. And it wasn't going to change. But fortunately, I have. So here's where I stand now. I am reclaiming my time. I'm reclaiming my own damn mind, and I'm finally fully choosing myself. Is there a story to this, a bigger story here? Of course there is. Anytime somebody leaves a job one day and just never returns, there's usually a story. Will I tell it? I've thought about this a lot because the truth is I'm still processing, but you're goddamn right I will. Not today and not all at once. Like I said, I really am still processing this. I literally just submitted my resignation last night. I made one last trip to the comm center and quietly left. I saw a couple of people, but I didn't go into the comm room. I dropped off my belongings, picked up what I wanted to take, took a couple of pictures, and now I can talk more freely about my journey. I can speak more openly about what I went through, what I put up with, and why I finally chose myself. I will share what it feels like to start healing even more, because the healing process started 4 years ago with counseling, but the past 12 weeks have been healing and problematic. And I know that I'll have even more healing now that I've fully stepped away from that toxic environment. So I'll talk about that, what it's like to start healing after 20 plus years in 911, what I've learned since moving into behavioral health, which is where my next step is. I will say again, this is not about trashing people or the agency that I worked with, but it is about telling the truth. And if people that I work with see and recognize people, it's still truth. And I have the receipts to back it up because it is important to shine a light on toxic environments. And I'll also tell my own part in how it all unfolded because I played a part, of course. I was not a victim, but there were a lot of really bad things happening and probably still are. So to those still working, especially the call receivers, the beating heart of 911, who I've always said carried the biggest emotional burden of 911, to the dispatchers who get squeezed and pulled and tugged in all different directions and have to manage a million different things at once, and to our trainers, the lifeblood of the agency who still don't get enough support, recognition, or money. I thank all of you. What you do is not easy, and I know because I did it too, and I just can't anymore. And I hope that you have good leadership, or that you get good leadership if you don't feel like you have it now. I tried to be that. I hope I was. I know that for some of you I was. But the system is not designed for the kind of leader that I am and aspire to be. And it is also not lost on me that I am quitting just days, actually just a day, because technically my last day is Sunday. I just won't be going back. Moving into behavioral health on Monday fully, after having to get rid of another behavioral health job that I'm getting sidetracked, so I'm digressing. But it is not lost on me that I am quitting just one day before the fall equinox and the 5th anniversary of my mother's death. When she passed away 5 years ago, I went into therapy then just to survive staying in 911. But therapy was just keeping me afloat, and it was building me an exit ramp at the same time. That and my recent, although very brief, foray into behavioral mental health gave me the exit ramp that I can now take. So, if you want to share this story or this announcement, however you want to do it, by sharing the video or just sharing the message, I would really love for you to do me the following favor and use these exact words when you share. Holy shit, Lucinda quit. Because that is the poetry and the truth and the simplicity of it all, and I love it. So what's next is that Dispatch Tea and Therapy is now also back, and this time it's not just a channel, it's my next chapter. I will be sharing my story more fully. I will be sharing my healing and hopefully still some laughter along the way. If you have been here before and are coming back, or if you're finding it for the first time because of this announcement, thank you for being here. For now, for today, I am just going to go and have some ice cream because I deserve ice cream. And because if you know me and you know my history with 911, you know that I have not one, but two stories about 911 and ice cream. They're not good stories, which is unfortunate because ice cream is delicious. And so I'm going to go and reclaim ice cream for pleasure as well and have some ice cream instead of tea. I know, I'm breaking tradition. It's okay. I hope you're all having a good day. I hope that those of you who are still in 911 are taking care of yourselves. And for those of you for whom you've had nothing but good experiences, I'm very grateful that that's been your experience. I love that for you. That has not been my journey. And I look forward to sharing more with you if you choose to tune in. So that's it for now. I have rambled on enough, processed enough during this brief video as well, and I will talk to you all another time. Take care of yourselves.
I've been so down and under pressure.